What's up guys, Doomwake here, and welcome back to some more Tarkir Dragonstorm content. As always, if you enjoy the content, if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel, like the video, and let me know in the comment section down below, what is your favorite deck to play in Tarkir Dragonstorm Standard? Mine personally is Izzet Prowess, but that's not what we're playing today. We are going to be cooking with some deck. I say cooking, we're actually just copying lists from the regional championships in Bologna that took place recently. And this particular deck list, Dimir midrange is not necessarily a deck that was on my radar going into the weekend for Bologna, but I kind of understand why people would consider playing it given the rise in red decks, because Dimir historically does have a good red aggro matchup. And that is mostly due to the fact that you get to play Preacher of the Schism. This is one of the best cards that you can play against the red aggro decks. They play a lot of shocks. They play Torch, Shock, Burst Lightning. They don't have a lot of like obliterating bolts and scorching shots and Witchstalker frenzies anymore. So it is really difficult for them to kill Preacher. And, the upside of typically when you block against mono red, they cast Monstrous Rage and you take your creature and put it into the graveyard. Excuse me. With Preacher, you at least get the trade for their creature, which is kind of nice. Now, the new cards here, there's not a lot, as you can tell, but the one that we have here, I think, is pretty important. So Qarsi Revenant is a sort of new take or retrain of Vampire Nighthawk. It's a 3/3 flying Death Touch lifelink for 3, so pretty reasonable stats. Not the best against Torch the Tower, I will say that. And then if they kill it, or you get the trade off for this, when it's in your graveyard, you can renew it to put a flying lifelink and Death Touch counter on a creature. So you basically trade for it, and then you get to make something else into a Qarsi Revenant. So you get a pretty good amount of value out of it, because you're going to be trading for a red creature 90% of the time. So you trade for that, put it in the graveyard, and then you can do it again next turn. That gives you a little bit of lifelink and another way to trade for a follow-up creature. Other than that, it's a lot of cards that you probably would have seen if you have ever seen a Dimir midrange deck. So you have the removal spells, which we have 3 cut down, 3 go for the throat, and Anoint with Affliction. You have 3 copies of Kaito Bane of Nightmares, one of the best reasons to be Dimir. Although I will say, Kaito frequently gets sideboarded out a lot because it's not great against red. So I almost wonder if the Kaitos should be moved to the sideboard and maybe perhaps playing like more Preacher, more kill spells. Could be worth considering. 4 copies of Enduring Curiosity. You do have a lot of cheap flyers, and if you get to curve Siren into Bat into Curiosity, it's just, whew. Those games feel pretty easy. You have some other interaction like a Phantom Interference and a Spell Pierce, as well as an Intimidation Tactics. Specifically, Pierce and Tactics are some of the better ways for blue-black to answer, and I say in quotations, answer a cutter, because once it's in play, those cards don't necessarily work. Floodpits Drowner, just phenomenal 2-drop, curves very nicely into Kaito, even if they leave a blocker back, because you can tap it to get the hit in for Kaito. 1 main deck Tidebinder, 1 Sheoldred, 1 Gix's Command, 25 lands, 2 Restless Reef, 2 Soulstone, and a Fountainport. I feel like I haven't seen Fountainport super often in blue-black decks, but I think I like it over the 3rd Sanctuary because it is better against blue-white and Jeskai control. And then moving on to the sideboard, we have 2 Duresses and another Tactics. So, a post board, we go up to 5 1-mana answers for Cutter. The theory is that should be enough, but again, you can't Duress the top of the deck. A couple of Ghost Vacuums for Oculus, and Anoint for red, another Gix's Command, a hard counter, a 4th cut down, another hard counter, 1 Faerie Mastermind, which is an interesting number of Masterminds, but it is quite good against Up the Beanstalk, another hard counter, some more Tidebinders, and a 2nd copy of Sheoldred. So again, I think in the games where they don't resolve Quarry Steel Cutter, the Dimir deck has a reasonable chance at beating the red decks. The problem is they will resolve it in some percentage of the games, and it's really hard to win those games. So I guess let's hope that our opponents don't resolve Cutter today. Anyways, I'll see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. They played against a couple prowess players. I mean, they went lose to Gruul, beat Izzet, and lose to Izzet. So they went what, 2-2, 2-2 against Izzet over the weekend. Not terrible, right? Like, I mean, not fantastic, but it still had a sub 50% win rate, even though it put 2 people in the top 8. I would agree with that. I'd buy that. Look, I'm not trying to tell you that Dimir is a good deck. I'm just saying that 2 made top 8, so we have to try it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, at least they kept the 1-lander. They're giving us a chance. I assume I keep that. I do have 1 out to Cutter, by the way. I have exactly 1 out to Cutter. He just kind of lighted up really well. Kind of want to just do this. What you got over there, Hoa? Aha! That one will not be resolving. All right, guys, I figured out the prowess matchup. Just have your opponent keep a 1-lander and draw your 1 of Spell Pierce. Easy. All right. Bat down. Bat down. What you got? Ooh. Big floods coming in. Really? They gonna rage on defense here? I'm cool. Dude, if I trade Curiosity for a rage, I'm pretty happy with that. I would take that trade all day. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in. Deal. Deal, 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 deal. I'm surprised they did that. I thought they were just going to bounce the Curiosity there, but I'll take it. Opt. Flood Mob, Burst Lightning, Spell Pierce. What? What? Is there another burst? Okay. Okay. I think we're still okay, though. I know that it looks a little dicey. Okay, well, that just wins the game, right? And that's the end of the game.
I've trained for situations. Looks like I gotta fight my way out of this one.
I don't even need this.
I know your weakness.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll keep the Breacher, but I just don't even need the Cut Down. Nor is it even that good against them. Look, we're winning this game very easily, but they also kept a very, very terrible hand. So, play it as it lies. All right, I would imagine we want the discard spells. That's like our only good answer to Cutter. This. Excuse me, maybe this. Would you say Tishana's is a good answer to Cutter? I don't think so, because they just have so many shocks. Get these out of here. The counter that the 2-mana counter spells are bad. I don't mind Spell Pierce, but I don't want the 2-mana counter spells. Yeah, they went 2-1 against Izzet on the weekend, which like I don't know. I mean, the games where they don't draw Cutter, I think this deck is a huge favorite. The problem is like, what is your plan for the games that they have Cutter? And they find it so often with how many cantrips they have. It's hard for this deck to beat Slickshot with Spell Pierce on turn 3. It's easier on the play, but yeah, on the draw, it's pretty tough. I would agree with that. But I don't know, like if you're not dying the turn that they play the Slickshot, then you just go kill spell, get pierced, untap, play second kill spell. So it's, I don't know, is it that bad? You take a lot of damage, but if they don't have Cutter, it like just doesn't matter that much. I don't think. Yeah, but again, as long as they don't have Cutter, I think that's fine. You have to main phase this. So they have Pierce. I would guess that Qarsi like changes the equation a little bit. I don't know if it necessarily like gives you a huge edge, but it's got to help against them, right? At least a little bit. Okay, well, you know, my opponent's hands have not been the best. I will say that. They are definitely not sending their best. Pick up Ren's Resolve. That is true. At least they have lands this game. They have quite the opposite problem as last game. Those are two pretty good cards. Still gonna lose this game? Probably. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nah, we're actually maybe fine. Can 9 them this turn. I mean, I have to. I can't race the Cutter myself. I don't want to put cards in their graveyard for this. I guess they already have the best target, but they could find. I don't want to mill town is what I'm getting at. Mill yourself now. They have more cards than I do. Yeah, but I mean, I got 23 life. I was always told when I was learning Magic as a wee young lad, I was always under the impression that whoever had the higher life total was always winning the game, regardless of the situation. Now, I don't know if that's correct, but that's what I was told. They obviously have something, right? I guess the question is, what could they have? Bloodmaw for Reef? I think I'm okay with that. Just replay the Reef. I'm milling all my kill spells. I kind of wish I didn't do that, but you have a bounce spell as well. That kind of. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Or 23. I mean, they can't deal me 23 damage, right? There's no way. There's no way they're gonna deal me 22 damage this turn. What do you think this is? That helps. That definitely helps. The sick thing is they probably could have dealt me 22 damage if they didn't hit 2 lands off the Red's Resolve. At least they had a shot. Do you think Monstrous Rage would be too powerful if the roll only gave +1/+1 and no additional ability? If it was like trample until end of turn, but the roll didn't keep trample on the card, do you think it would still be broken as shit? I mean, it wouldn't be broken as shit. It would be good, right? People would still play it, but I think it would be a much more reasonable card. I think it's the perfect change. I kind of agree. I think that's how you like redesign Monstrous Rage, which is funny because I don't know if you guys know this, but Monstrous Rage is banned in Alchemy. I'm on the draw. Gamba's up, by the way. Get it twisted. You will win. You will rebuild your life. All that stuff. You know the drill. Exclamation point Gamba. Anybody? No? Why do you always wait till the last minute? Can't do that to me. You gotta be faster than that. You only got 10 seconds. Yeah, but if you wait too long to see the odds, then you're just gonna run out of time, you know? That requires changing the roll, though? No, they just make a new roll. Like, they're allowed to just add a roll to the game, right? Even if that would be the only card that uses that roll. I think it'd be fine. Also, you got shit odds anyways. It's literally 50-50. You waited to the last minute and still got terrible odds. Whose fault is that, huh? It's not my fault.
I learned something in. Don't worry, Pom Pom Chan. I've got this. You're not going anywhere.
You're not going anywhere. It's only upside to wait. Yeah, but like I said, until you wait till the very last minute, and then you try to, like, there's 3 seconds left, and you're like, oh, well, you know, you just run out of time, you know? That does happen.
My eyes are as sharp as my sword.
My eyes are as sharp as my sword. You only give us 1 minute to vote. How much time do you want? If I do it for longer, the game's going to be over by the time the game is literally going to be over before the Gamba even ends. I can't give you more than a minute, you know? 2 is what it used to be. We can go back to 2, I guess. Let us vote on how many people complain about Gamba. There's usually not that many. Most of the time, the people talking about Gambas are just the fact that they can't gamble because they live in Europe or whatever, or some other country. Because apparently half the people in my chat just cannot, like, they literally can't even gamble due to Twitch restrictions, which is still really baffling to me. I don't really understand that at all. kind of weird spot here. Low key. I want to do this.
Never underestimate my skills.
11. Go. Go. A pause there has to mean Violators, right? Because if they had a shock, they would have surely killed the Kaito. So they probably have Urge in hand. Which is kind of what I expected last turn. I maybe should have countered that. It's bad. I didn't counter because I wanted to play the Curiosity this turn, just like ambush him in combat. I don't know if that was the best plan, though. Because now I guess we're maybe kind of cooked if they have the Urge. Oh, okay. Well, that definitely changes things. Now I have to kill this, right? Because if not, they get 10,000 combat steps. All right, kill it. Snakeskin? Oh, okay. 4, 8, 10. I don't like this, chat. I don't like this. All right, no blocks. I do like that. That is quite good. Google AI says Denmark, Korea, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Philippines, Poland, Quebec, Singapore, Sweden, and Turkey ban Gamba. Really? It's so weird. Like, what is it about gambling channel points that makes it anywhere close to the same thing as like actual gambling, you know? Like, it's fake money. I mean, I guess like some streamers, I guess their logic is that some streamers give like use the channel points for like giveaways and stuff. So I guess I kind of understand it, but oh, if I didn't counter, I just animate the Soulstone, tap the thing. You're right. I didn't think about that. I definitely had lethal there. Yeah, I just realized that. I guess I do this now.
Take a break, will ya?
Definitely messed that one up. Yeah, you're right. I'm dumb. Yeah, or you could use like channel points to buy things. So I guess I could understand if if that's the case, I could see why they would think that, you know, in certain circumstances, gambling, you know, that could be considered like actual gambling if you're getting real like physical items in exchange. Like they have Monstrous Rage. It's fine if they do, because I can just use this to shuffle away the fear. Five head, okay. So now I do this. So Kaito dead. Now they have to chump with Engineer. I definitely made this game a lot harder than I needed it to. I'm just playing on hard mode right now. It's fine. There's like probably 100 different things I could have done different this game. That's bad. What is this attack? What is your last card? Rage? It's gotta be Rage, right? Oh, it can also still be the Urge. Well, Urge doesn't kill me. I just go to 2 if they have Urge. Yeah, but it doesn't kill me. It only puts me to 2. Hold. But if they have Rage and not Urge, I think I'd rather trade this plus Rage than this plus Rage for the 4/4. Like, I want this to die, you know what I mean? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, attack with Soulstone, they Urge on defense. Am I okay with that? I think I am. I mean, that was their plan, right? Just blocking that Urge. Yeah, okay. So I might as well just do this now. No, I don't need to. I don't need to. Because I have 7 mana, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I guess the issue is the Keenine Curator is a 7/7, or is going to be a 7/7 next turn. So that's kind of bad. You know, I feel like things would have been a little bit better if I had just killed them the turn that I had them dead on board. I'm beginning to think that that's the case here. Am I dead to village? No, right? I guess, oh man, in their eyes, they don't know that I have curiosity, so they may just go village or ridgeline, because if they have ridgeline, I have, in theory, I have to block the creature they pump, but then they just die to curiosity. Yeah. But they don't know that I have curiosity. Hold! Like I said, I made this game a lot harder than it needed to be. Jesus. Oh my god. Had it the whole time. Something like that, yeah. Okay, this. I guess this is pretty good against them, because it exiles. Good against Delirium. How many targets for Cutdown do they have? No. I guess everything but Patchwork. Fear, Engineer. This doesn't get hit. It's like half and half, right? Not a ton, but maybe enough. But maybe not enough to want the 4th copy. Counter spells, I think, are not great. Tishana's maybe mid against them. Probably not a Kaito matchup. Do it like that, maybe? See how that goes. You don't know what to do with the 8.3 plus million points I have in Spike's channel. Weird flex. You can't, like, open a bank account with those. How many people in my chat have 1 million? There's got to be a good number. That's not good. 0? Well, that's because you fucking gamble all the time. Simply just win more gambles. I don't know what to tell you. It's not that hard. Have you ever thought about winning the gamble instead of losing the gamble? It's pretty easy. Ask me. Surok. Keep demanding we go all in every time. Yeah, but like, it's not my fault that you go all in and lose. Like, why don't you just go all in and win? That sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Nice kill spell, by the way. See, you get it. Ooh, target acquired. Target acquired. Target acquired. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Mr. President. Okay. Well, Fuck, now what's the plan? This thing is also a 3/3, so I can't even fucking... God, this is so bad, man. This is just awful. I have to kill this. Wait, this is not even good, because now they just sack the expert to the command. What am I don't know. It's all bad. It's all bad. All right. You sacrifice your 4/2 that definitely 100% will not come back next turn. You're my lawyer? You're not my lawyer. At least I don't think you're my lawyer. Respel? Hot damn! He's cooking now. That's a lot of spells. Not gonna lie. That's a lot of spells. It's not good. It's not good. I mean, like, the good news is that a lot of their spells don't necessarily... No, they do all matter. I think I'm going to take this. Dude, I don't fucking know, man. I don't think it actually matters which one I take. All right, sure, I'll take this. Whatever, just pick one at random. I guess I'm going to try and win the race somehow. I don't know about that. Good game. What? Are you saying good game? Oh! Wait, that has... You can do that? Oh, okay. I should have read the card. I've never, ever seen that mode used before. I legitimately just didn't know that card could do that. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life, I guess. Tuned in for some epic brews from Tarkir Standard. Whoa, Dimir midrange? Whoa, Dimir with Incuriosity? Whoa, wow. True. I mean, look, would you rather watch me play Dimir midrange or the Izzet prowess for the 500th time, you know? Like, you pick your poison over here. Don't worry, we're going to do an entire stream of Izzet on Thursday, the day before Minneapolis. I plan on doing a full Izzet stream on Thursday. But trying to do other stuff because I'm planning on doing a full Izzet stream on Thursday, you know? Drake Catcher, it is a prowess. Dude, I'm thinking about it. You're not crazy at all. There was, that card has been showing up in a couple of lists. I'm thinking about it. It's really nice in the prowess mirrors because it has 3 toughness, so it's very, very hard to kill in the mirror match. And that's like the main reason you'd want to play it. Our opponent looks pretty dead. This is what Dimir players live for. Just cast Curiosity, draw 3. Not bad. I'll take it. They still don't have delirium, by the way. I just wanna point that out. What you got over there, buddy? What you got over there, Dennison? Take that, I guess. This one. Oh shit, that gives them delirium. Well, now they don't have delirium. Aha! Should have mapped first. Dude, I'm just clicking buttons. It doesn't matter. Do the buttons that I click actually matter right now? I don't think they do. I mean, maybe they do. I don't know. 1, 2. Sure. All right, go. Ooh, little delirium going on over there. I got delirium now. Yeah. 4, 8, 10, 16. So I chump here and you die. I'll go to 4. Aha! Got him! I guess maybe you could put mono red in that tier, but I don't know. Mono red just feels like a worse prowess deck to me. I need a hero. Trap card activated. We just have to shuffle away the Heartfire, don't we? Sure feels like it. If Yeah. If I do it, I'm just going to get blasted. Damn it. I wanted my free 2 points. Just couldn't give me that 2 points, huh? Just couldn't do it. Saw someone say that Mage Bane Lizard was underplayed in mono red for the prowess matchup. Makes sense. The prowess decks don't have a ton of ways to answer it, right? Like, they're playing a couple of bounce spells, but even if they go end of turn, bounce it, and then untap, play a couple of spells, make a cutter token, they still have to worry about it the next turn, you know? I think that was an easy trade. Maybe. I guess, yeah, maybe I'd rather just kill this. Let them keep the Heartfire hero than just slam Preacher. Maybe that was better. Okay, well. I sort of don't regret my play now that they had the second Manifold Mouse, but... Burst Lightning. I see the metagame breakdown by Karsten. Pretty sure prowess is 50% plus against the entire field. Yeah, I think it was like 55% was the overall win rate. I think. All right, I'll just declare no blocks, I guess. My options are block and die or don't block and die. So you choose. It's the illusion of choice. What would you rather do? Would you rather block and lose or not block and lose? It's close. Kind of need a land here. You read prowess is 54% in the mirror too. How is that even possible? Oh, Oh, I'm gonna get got by shard mages, aren't I? Can't play around it. Forever. Yeah, 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 yeah. Chad, are we flourishing? Are we flourishing together? I'm so flourished right now. Flourished. Unbothered. Moisturized. Cool. Cool. That's good. Okay, well... kill spell. Kill spell. Kill spell. Prime gamers. I know there's some flourishers out there. I know y'all are just as flourished as I am. This hand seems unbeatable. It's quite good. If this hand can't be mono red, then I don't know. Just put the deck down, you know? Gotta see. Spring Flourishing Draft. I don't know what that means. You could have attacked that. I wasn't going to block. The key to a healthy relationship with Magic: The Gathering standard format is that you must simply imagine the Monstrous Rage player happy. They're flourishing. Do you think they're even that happy? I'm not convinced they are. I'm like, I don't know if I buy that. I don't know if I believe you. Promotional event giving out D&D movie promo reskins. You draft, but everyone has a Rites of Flourishing emblem. Oh, never heard of that. That sounds like fun though. Rites of Flourishing. That card is it you can play an extra land every turn? I think it does something else too, right? It's like, is it Howling Mine plus Exploration or something? I want to say that's what it is, but I'm not positive. It's my guess. I vaguely remember that card, and the only reason I remember that card is because I was playing Turbo Fog when it was legal and standard. And it had that card in it. It was just like, Rites of Flourishing, draw a bunch of fogs. Yeah, who remembers Turbo Fog? Well, even if I draw the fourth land now, it doesn't matter. I guess it matters because I have this. Yeah. Good news is they don't have trample. All right, surely the land is on top now, right? I guess we'll never know. there's a 3-mana fog that's legal in standard. I mean, I wouldn't know, but there does happen to be a 3-mana fog that is legal in standard. You win. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. That was fun. That was a good game. Both, you know, see, the problem with that game is that it was just a little too much fun. I mean, red players, sound off in the chat. I'm all ears. You let me know. I'm down to hear your opinion and your side of the story, but is that a Garrick's Uprising, or are you just happy to see me? Okay. You know for a fact I'm not going to draw Blue Saurus. Yeah. Just gonna be stuck with these uncastable curiosities the whole game. I'll even take a tap blue land, I don't care. Okay. Trigger. It's pretty good. Oh, okay. He's cooking. He is chefing. Okay, I didn't need the second one. I guess I double block next turn. Wait, this gives everything trample. Is this card better than it looks? Because it looks terrible. But maybe it's not as bad as it looks. I don't know. I feel like it has the potential to be. It's 3 mana, do nothing. I mean, is it? I don't know. Feels like it kind of does something some of the time. Maybe not enough of the time, but it is probably just the worst version of Heirloom, right? Combat. You guys want to draw 4 cards? I mean, I know I do. Suffering from success. I have too many riches. This cat is so stupid. Yeah, can we go back to people complaining about Enduring Curiosity instead of Manifold Mouse? So, oh wait, no, I just figured it out. I just understand. I understood the lore of everything, right? So Enduring Curiosity is the cat. The Bloomborough package is the mice, but you need to make sure you have the cat to keep the mice in check, right? A little lore dump. Bet you didn't see that coming. He's thinking outside the box. He's using his brain again. He's using his brain again. The cat is the good guy in this scenario, okay? The mouse are the horrible people. We don't like mouses in this chat. Fuck mouses. They're all just terrible creatures. Why didn't you play an elf, man? Hold up Veil, I guess? How about that? Mouses are cute? Nah, that's just not true. I mean, they're not as cute as cats. Sudok. Yeah, it's just not even a contest, right? We're gonna get cooked by this Garrick's Uprising, I think. Oh, wait. I could have killed the Surrak in response. I forgot they tapped out. In my head, they just had the Veil up the whole time, but I forgot they tapped out. All right, they should have one less card in hand, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You know they're going to attack here, Ed. Wow, I'm impressed. I thought for sure they would attack there. Draw. Go? Question mark? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Yeah. You got like a Nissa for me? Psychic Frog is legal and standard. What, Curiosity? Not quite. Sure. I mean, I can't really do anything about that. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Wait, no, do it this way, right? I guess, I don't know, it just doesn't matter, right? And then we just go, well, no, because if I blow up small shit, I just lose my flood pits. So I make them sack put counters here, and then cut down their elf. I think. So I can draw a card guaranteed. They'll never, ever expect the second Gix's command. Big shoots? Wait, that kills my cat. No! No! Not my cat! Il gatto. You ever just queue up a game of MTG Arena in a pool of your own butt sweat in your computer chair just to get killed by monstrous rage and wonder what you're doing with your life? Can't say I have. Can't say I have. Not yet, at least. Look, there's a time for everything, okay? It's bound to happen eventually. Oh, I guess this doesn't work because we know they have the Veil. Aw. Okay. I actually have to take the Veil out of their hand first. No one knows what it's like. Wait! You can't have two of those! Come on, man! Okay. Well, in that case, fuck you. I just won't attack. Go. Can't have two of those. What do you think this is? You sit in your computer chair naked. Would you believe me if I told you I was not wearing pants right now? Caught. That thing draws two cards? Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, I guess I'll just make him use it now. Yeah, use your thing. Brother, what? Are you just saving the snakeskin veils for next game? What are we doing here? Like, you don't get to carry him over to the next game. I hope you know that. This is not looking good, by the way. I don't know if you know that. Our opponent's drawn a lot of cards. We're dead as hell. I don't disagree with that statement. If you're not wearing pants, you need to move to the hot tub section. No, that's why I have the camera in the current placement that it's in, you know? All right, let's go to game 3. Opponent's flourishing. You know, maybe this is what they meant when they said standard was flourishing. I never thought about it like that. Honestly, they're drawing so many cards. I'm just gonna fucking play this card. Like, half of their deck draws cards, right? I'll play first. I mean, I'll keep. Show me your secrets. All right, good luck. Good luck, buddy. Godspeed. I guess I'll just take your 2-drop. Don't lands am I right me. You're the one who kept the 1 land hand, okay? You're not allowed to do that when you keep a 1 land hand. It's a very important lesson to be learned. Ah, see? They got there in the end. In the end, it didn't even matter, you know? They drew the land anyways. Linkin Park was so right with the song. Can I flash in my land before damage? Wish I could. Yeah, well, you lucky piece of shit. How did you draw back-to-back lands? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, how about I get an untapped land? How about you do that for me? Easy. I go to Juan. Juan. It's not lethal. That's a tough way to do it. That is a tough way to do it, buddy. I'm sorry about that. I mean, I'm not really, but I'm kind of sorry. They're shooting their scrap at me. I mean, to be fair, they kept a 1-lander, you know? Like, what did they expect to happen? Jeskai gamer spotted. What you got over there? You got lands. Brother. literally, they typed Yorgo as I was drawing my card for the turn. I didn't even have an opportunity to click on my land before they said Yorgo. Like, what? What are you doing, man? Weirdo. I'll keep that on top. Opinion on Orzhov Pixie versus Prowess. I mean, initially I thought it was favored for the Pixie deck, but then I started splitting games against them. It's really hard to win when you don't draw Lockdown, nearly impossible. And sometimes, like, if they just go plot Slick Shot and then have a Pierce for your 1 kill spell that you have up, like, you just take too much damage. It's I don't even think it's that good of a matchup for the Pixie deck. And I did play a lot of it. And that's kind of what got me off of the Pixie deck. It's just I was losing too many games to Prowess. And we're talking the black-white Pixie deck, not Esper. Esper just gets shit canned by Prowess. That matchup is not even close. Four mana, draw a card, huh? It's an expensive way to do it. Yeah. Yeah. Show me the counter spell. I know you got it. I know you got the counter spell. I was prepared. Prepared. I guess I'll get 1 extra damage in. Put it here. Could have kept that maybe. Actually, no, getting the damage in wasn't worth, because now also should have targeted this for Helix purposes, but like being able to play the creature land that I hit off that was kind of bad. Okay. So they're just dead to a kill spell. It's not a kill spell. But I could just do this. I don't know if I want to play Shelly or one of my creature lands. Thinking. I think I play a creature land this turn. Dude, shut up! You're so annoying! Okay. Yeah. I know you're doing that on purpose. I kind of want to unmute them just to see how much more they do it, you know? 8, 4, 5, 6. Do this. It's worse when they know about it. It's content, is it? Them just being fucking weirdos? Is that content? I don't know if it is. Do. Okay. Shelly bounced. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. 3, 5, 6, 7. Part of me wants to just not take a game action to see how many times they type Yorgo in the same turn. It's kind of where I'm at now. Just to see how often they do it, you know? Like, how many times do you think they could do that in one turn? The number's got to be pretty high, I think. Get in there, huh? I don't know if that's a play I would have made, but bro is getting in there. Okay. What's the plan, Stan? Shh. Okay. Are we dying this game? I guess what we want, I mean, I guess we just run back the same play, right? I think. All right, Shelly, go. All right, now you're just pissing me off. I'm just gonna click mute, and you can just do that shit to yourself. Ooh. Bro's just making endless amounts of dragons. Touche. It's pretty good. Okay. Yeah. I'm at 1. I don't know if you know this, Cryptic Scorer, but 1 is not 0. 1 does not equal 0, I repeat. But 0 does equal 0. I'll tell you that much. Thinking. Well, you know, it'd be really nice if these tokens were actually tokens and not 6 mana value. Yeah, 0 is also less than alive. That is a true statement. All right, I'm dead. I have died. I kind of want to just not play against this opponent. I mean, I could just mute him, so it's fine, but... do this, maybe this. Go these out, this out. Gotta cut 4 more. Gotta cut 2 more. Guess the commands are not great against them. Okay. Yeah, instead of your go, it's your sideboard. Spam your go when I'm in the line at the checkout while shopping. Giga Chad. You're at the grocery store, you know, you put the things on the belt to get to the cashier, and then before she even starts scanning the items, you just look at her deadpan and say, "Here go." You don't even give her an opportunity to respond. See? That's what I'm saying. That's the exact same thing that's going on right now. I'm the cashier. See, you can't say your go after I've already played my land, though. That just doesn't make sense, you know? Dude, this person has somewhere to be, let me tell you. They definitely have somewhere to go. They got dinner plans on a Monday night. Sure. Wish I had dinner plans tonight. Yeah, lots of butt sweat, I guess. Is that the dinner plan? Wait, hold on. Made me care about that. No time to think. Just play fast. Go, 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 go. I need to play hyper fast to make sure that they don't ever have a good opportunity to Yorgo me, okay? That's the only reason I'm doing this. If I never give them the opportunity to Yorgo me, then it's perfect, right? You know? Oh, yeah, see? No, you can't do that. I played my spell first, buddy. You can't do that. No. That's not how this works. I played my spell before you typed your go. Tisk, tisk. That's a party foul. That's a party foul. You get 2 seconds to make a decision before roping. Literally 2 seconds. Like, you know. Maybe 2 is aggressive, you know. Maybe 5. 5 could be okay. But you're just not allowed to think about your plays. See, I didn't even play my Darkslick Shores in turn 1. I'm just not thinking. I'm just casting spells and playing lands. I mean, this is what they wanted, right? That's more than 2 seconds, buddy. That's more than 2 seconds. And before they hardcast this Bailoff. Why did they even board this in? Liliana, I guess. Oh, wait, I could have Tidebindered their fetch land. This is what I get for playing speed magic, I guess. I could have just fucking Stone Rain them. Why didn't I do that? I'm playing too fast. He's learning. That would have been a good Stone Rain, too. Get a kill spell? See if I care. I promise you I don't. They tanked long enough about that first map that I don't want to use the second one. And I'm going to hold up Counterspell anyways. No. No. Keep. I mean, it's worse if they know about it, but it's still good. Got him. See, they were too slow. They were too slow. I guess it's a good thing I kept the Disdainful Stroke, huh? I mean, I really can appreciate the pace of... No. That's not how that works. Also, I missed 2 damage, but... No. That's not how that works, buddy. You can't do that. You have to wait until I draw my card, at least. Yeah, it's speed magic, man. What do you want from me? Why is there a Bailoff? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't understand. I think they thought I was playing Liliana or something, but... See, that was a fun match, right? Once we both understand the terms of engagements, we're both playing speed magic, we both get it, you know?